Alright guys, in the air, draining the transmission fluid. It's pretty burnt because transmission's obviously garbage. Let's see. So drive shaft, this truck does have a 14 gears with a Yukon Duragrip, done by AJ's Dirt and Off-Road, John Holderness. If you need some rear end or anything like that, definitely get with him. Headers there, custom wide pipe. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna really have to mess with any of that. I think it might be okay. It's that fucking transmission fluid coming out of my tail shaft still here. Not sure why, but you can see it right there. But yeah, we're gonna get rid of all the automatic transmission lines, figure out what we got to do for the wiring. Obviously the neutral safety switch is going to impose some issues with that right off the bat. I'm sure it's nothing HP tuners can't deal with. That's one of the big things about this swap that I'm actually going to try to address is the wiring, like what it takes to, you know, make the truck, you know, crank up, obviously, because there's no clutch switch in this truck. I do have the switch on the clutch pedal right now. I just gotta get the pigtail to plug into it and then kind of figure out the wiring to you know, make it to where, you know, when you push the clutch it starts just like it would if it was a factory manual transmission truck. And all that stuff is going to be, you know, something that I try to address because it's not a lot that I found info on, and you know, I like to know what I'm getting into. I don't know what I'm going to do with this cross member yet. This is just a factory two-wheel drive 4L60 cross member. I'm gonna have to obviously put the transmission in the truck, see where everything's gonna fall out, you know, with the mounts and all that stuff with the exhaust. I'm pretty sure we'll be okay with that. And then obviously I'm gonna have to cut a ginormous hole in my floor somewhere for the shifter to go through the floor. Also things that I'm gonna address, being that this is a T56 and not like an NV3500 or something like that. Obviously you just put the transmission in and figure out where your hole goes. But there is a divot in the floorboard for the NV3500 shifter location, which is pretty easy to find. But this one's obviously going to be in a different spot, and I don't want to use that front spot for the shifter because I want it to be. My goal here is to have the shifter lined up with the cup holders. That's kind of my goal. I didn't order a shifter when I ordered the transmission because I just thought maybe I'm going to have to do some custom fab or something like that to make a shifter work in this truck. And I want, you know, I'm kind of specific and picky when it comes to where my shifter is, how it is, and all that good stuff. And I want it to be, you know, as perfect as it can be. This truck is lowered. It's got a 4.6 drop on it. Beltec and DJM. It's got the brackets for the, you know, the axle relocator brackets. Got an adjustable track bar. This is an eBay track bar. It's garbage. I do not recommend it. It's like 90 bucks. The bushing in it, probably a year later, was absolutely gone, and it caused the truck to sway, obviously, and stuff like that. So I absolutely do not recommend it. Stock trailing arms, stock control arms up top. It's got long tube headers, you know, full 3-inch dual MagnaFlow all the way out the back. I'm probably gonna have to modify this eventually. I'm gonna try to get my exhaust guy to raise this up because there is some room up here for the exhaust to go up, because obviously with the 6-inch drop it is smacking that rear end right now, and we can't have that. I want this to be, you know, good riding, no rattling or anything like that. And you can see here I've got plenty of room to bring that exhaust up a little bit to clear that axle when it's all the way down. Other than that, I'm gonna keep trucking on this, guys, and I'll keep you updated.